Following a rare bipartisan vote, Hawaii Senator Mazie Hirono's anti-Asian hate bill has now been advanced for debate in the Senate. And Senator Hirono also has a new memoir. It comes out tomorrow, and it's titled Heart of Fire, an immigrant daughter's story. And here to discuss is Hawaii Senator Mazie Hirono herself. Senator Hirono, thank you so much for being with us. And I want to start with this powerful memoir you've written. It's very much an homage to your late mother. I know she sadly passed away just a few weeks ago at the age of 96. What is it that you'd like readers to take away from this and regarding her incredible life as well?
I'm grateful that I was able to do this memoir for my mother because she changed my life by bringing me to this country. And so I hope that people will find so many aspects of this memoir relatable. Clearly, a mother who was so determined, who persevered and changed my life. So it is an homage to her.
Senator, I know you get very personal in this book as well. You detail the deaths of two of your siblings. They happened decades apart, and also talk about your 2017 cancer battle. Why did you decide now was the time to open up, and why did you want to open up?
I had talked about my younger sister passing during the huge debate to get rid of the Affordable Care Act. I had talked about my younger brother Wayne, who sadly also passed away too soon. Through an accidental drowning, and that had to do with family separation. So I've been talking about my lived experience, but for right now, my mother had 2 strokes, and she was not able to tell her story anymore, and I decided it was time for me to tell her story and her heart of fire, which I hope I have some of.
I think you do. I think you do. Let's talk about your anti-Asian hate bill, the COVID-19 Hate Crimes Act. You tell us what this act would do and how likely you think it is that it will ultimately become law and pass.
It's great that it got the kind of bipartisan support to move the bill forward. I am working very closely with Susan Collins to expand the support for the bill while retaining the purpose of the bill. And what this bill does, which should be very uncontroversial, at a time when there is recognition that there's these kinds of unprovoked hate crimes and incidents against the Asian American Pacific Islander community. What this bill does is it requires the Attorney General to appoint someone who will review these kinds of crimes and then to engage with state and local law enforcement as well as community advocates, the purpose of which is to make sure that these kinds of crimes and incidents are reported. They are very underreported. So we need data and in languages that the AAPI community can understand. As far as I'm concerned, it is a stand that the Congress can take to say these kinds of crimes are unacceptable against any group of people.
And you call this bill uncontroversial, and yet there were 6 senators who voted no for moving forward with debate on this bill. What would you say to those 6 senators, and why do you think they would say no if this is indeed not controversial?
Those 6 senators should be asked why they voted against us standing up for the proposition that these kinds of unprovoked attacks against any group, in particular the AAPIs at this point, is unacceptable. We need to ask them, but I'm glad that the other Republicans, the majority of Republicans, supported going forward. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time trying to convince the Ted Cruz's, Josh Hawley's of the Senate to come our way. They need to, they'll have to respond and make whatever excuses they come up with. But I hope that the rest of us will go forward with what I consider a non-controversial bill.
About stopping the hate. Senator Mazie Hirono, thank you so much.
It's a start.
Yes, it's a start, correct. We'll start
you.
there with that. And congratulations on the book as well. We look forward to reading it.
Thank you so much.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.